When you are the leader of a remote team with members literally across the globe, different countries, different continents, all working on projects together, as my team does every single day, that's when you begin to understand the importance of visibility and transparency in managing your team's projects. That's why in this video, we're going to dive into the whys and hows of creating visibility in your master list system, which is drawn from both the action and execution and the collaboration elements of the Freedom Evolution method. If you feel like you're constantly chasing your team members for their work, if balls are getting dropped frequently, if you feel like you never know the status of a particular project or piece of work, then you have felt the pain caused by either a missing master list system or one that doesn't have enough transparency to function well. I think many entrepreneurs underestimate the importance of this key backbone system as they grow and scale their business. And particularly, if you've functioned off of your own paper to-do list for years, I understand that there can be some significant resistance to developing a new digital project management system and all of the essential related habits. But here's where I'm going to give it to you straight. In general, I have absolutely nothing against paper-based task management systems. But when it comes to managing projects across a globally distributed team, making it possible to see exactly what's been done, where things are getting stuck, what needs to happen next with shared work, nothing beats a well-constructed digital project management system, or as I like to call it, your master list system. Whether you use Asana, Trello, Basecamp, Monday, or some other tool, honestly, that matters so much less to me. But if each of your team members can't sign in and within minutes see exactly what's on their plate, who has the ball on each project, what's coming down the pipeline for them, it's time for an upgrade. Now, to help you understand what's needed, let's get specific. What does your master list system need to provide in order to ensure you have the appropriate visibility for your whole team? Number one, My Tasks view. Every member of your team should be able to have one quick, easy place to see all the tasks currently assigned to them. Ideally, they should also be able to get a sense of the priority for each of those items here at a glance, allowing them to make decisions about which tasks to do first and which to follow on or do later. Number two, a project view. Each team member should also be able with just a few clicks to see where their specific task falls in the sequence of the work for a project that a team is completing together as a group. Now, this would ideally include the ability to see which prior tasks must be completed before they can start, as well as which steps will follow their work and how, if they delay their specific tasks, that may block or impact others. Number three, task-related communications. All questions, clarifications, information exchanges related to specific tasks should be visible and centralized right there with the tasks themselves. So while I truly love communications tools like Slack for team communications, that should be reserved for more general, global, non-task specific discussions. So if you're asking a teammate a question about a specific task, it belongs right there in with the intended task, thus reducing the confusion or the likelihood that relevant information it's smeared all across a bunch of random communication channels. There's a little bit in email and a little bit in Evernote and a little bit on Slack, and it's all over the place and it's just a disastrous mess. Now, these three features are the absolute basics that your digital master list system should include. But there are some other great features that can be bonuses. For instance, the ability to define specific dependencies between tasks, showing what's waiting on or blocking each other so that you can illuminate where the current roadblock might be. or a timeline or Gantt chart view that allows you to see an overview of how the tasks for a major project, like a launch or the development of a product or a program, are related over time. Or maybe the ability to manage sharing and privacy at the task level or the project level or by a whole team of work, so that the right people have the information they need without being distracted or confused by information that's irrelevant to their responsibilities or work. Now, depending on the size of your company, on your business model, and a lot of other details, some of these features can become essential or just nice to have. But you can probably see from this description why I'm such a strong believer that a master list system is essential to manage the flow of this kind of information. That means that more than just signing up for a free Asana, Trello, or other project management tool account and then letting it languish, you need to learn how to use it effectively and consistently to guide the work of your team. This is one of those key stepping stones on your road to escape the exhausted entrepreneur trap and start stepping into your future as a visionary CEO. Now, let me answer one of the common questions. Can't I just hire an operations officer or an OBM to set this whole thing up for me? Sure, but if you don't take the time to develop and understand the system, how it works, how you can use it to guide and lead your team, I can pretty much tell you it's going to fall apart within weeks or months. Guaranteed. It's time for you to grow so your company can grow, which is why you want to hop on over to chosencourse.com/I want more and watch my free 5-part video series, The Road to Inspired Action, which is showing you exactly what it's going to take to move your business into its next growth chapter and finally create the freedom that you envisioned when you first started your business. Ready to take the world by storm, Freedom Lover? Let's get started.